if you can't clearly define what your purpose is in 25 words or less, then it's not clear to you and you're going to continue to search. Hi, welcome to Back in the Day. I'm Carson Palmer, and I'm at the DIRECTV Studios, about to go way back into the early days of being a young quarterback. I have been around football, literally my whole life, and I feel like, I'm sure everybody says that, right? They all had a ball in their crib or whatever it was, but I was super lucky. My older brother's 5 years older than me, and it's hard to think about how different my life would be if that wasn't the case, if that wasn't my brother. And it's not that I got opportunities because of him, it was that, I almost stopped playing in 5th grade. And so whether it was him pushing me forward or me just, wanting to be like my big brother when I was a kid, one way or another, it kept me in football. And for me to think about what it would be like if I didn't do that, I have no idea what I'd be doing for a living, because it's really what I've been doing since I was 6. So another kind of element to growing up and the blessing of having an older brother who was great was, that was a heavy shadow. We were in Phoenix, my grandmother's funeral, and I was pretty emotional about it. Just a lot of the football stuff was hitting me. He had just had this peak, like our name was national now. I remember breaking down, I just wasn't ready. I didn't know if I could do it. And it was me coming to a realization that he has his gifts, what he does, I have mine. It kind of shifted to, well, then I'm just gonna play this game and have fun and play it as long as I can. I no longer had any concerns what other people's opinion were about me as a player, and I just kind of was focused on myself. I think one thing that changed my life, I played football, and I have a super unique story, and then I, with my high school buddies, started a company. We made silicone wedding rings. We created a category, and then poof, we had 150 employees. And we started a digital marketing agency, and I was still playing, but I was coaching on the side. And then the off season would roll around and I'd go to work every day. I've always been an entrepreneur. I feel like right now this word entrepreneur, we think, oh, start a company and make money. But the reality is I train a ton of high school kids that I think are entrepreneurs. They're all in on this thing, getting a scholarship, changing their life, getting out of this situation they're in. The entrepreneur side of things is, I think if you're trying to get a scholarship, or if you're a college quarterback, or if you're a professional athlete, you're an entrepreneur. So for anybody who's wants to be an entrepreneur or identifies himself as an entrepreneur, I think the first step for me was taking time to figure out, what is my purpose? Somebody helped me with this years ago, which is why I left my company, quit, and went all in on starting this quarterback business. And coaching full time was, somebody said, if you can't clearly define what your purpose is in 25 words or less, then it's not clear to you and you're gonna continue to search. So I was able to clearly identify what my purpose is in life, and I've essentially built a company around it. And it's allowed me to be able to live in my purpose, connect with quarterbacks of all ages. And now when football season rolls around, I got like 50 storylines I really care about. When I think about what excites me the most as a coach and mentor, what kind of portion of that journey, it's definitely the transitional times. Going from high school to college, and going from college to the NFL. And then there's a third one, going from a guy who plays in the NFL to face of the league, face of the franchise, because that player, they may have all the talent, they may have all the ability, they may be physically capable, they might be smart enough to handle it, but when you're in a new situation, it is what it is, it's new. And so that's where I can be the most helpful, to help them get some clarity and get a vision for, what is this gonna be? What does the unknown look like? I don't care how much success you had in college, going to the NFL, it's different. And so I love being there for those guys in that transitional period. And aside from football, I end up now, 2 kids, another one on the way, I end up helping a lot of young guys as they start their families now and having their first kid and getting used to that. And so I love helping out at those transitional times in guys' lives, because I know that's when I needed the most counsel. That was Back in the Day. If you want to stay present on games local to you, check out what regional sports networks are available in your area.